What if I told you that feeling old after 60 is not actually caused by age, but by one simple thing most people stop giving their body every single day? Not exercise, not medicine, not supplements, food, and not more food. The right food at the right time, just once a day. Because here's the truth no one tells you. The tiredness, the stiffness, the loss of strength, the foggy thinking, those aren't normal aging. They're signs your body is quietly undernourished. And when you fix that, something incredible happens. Muscles wake up, joints calm down, energy comes back. Many people feel years younger in just weeks. So, before you accept feeling weak or slow as your new normal, stay with me, because what I'm about to share could change how you feel every single day after 60. Imagine if I told you that there's one simple thing you could eat just once a day that could help you feel stronger, more energetic, clearer in your mind, and yes, even younger after 60. Not a pill, not an expensive supplement, not some extreme diet that makes life miserable, just real food. And the reason most people don't feel younger as they age isn't because aging is inevitable the way we've been told. It's because the body slowly stops getting what it truly needs to repair itself. And today I want to share something that quietly changes that. Because if you're over 60 and you wake up feeling stiff, tired, low on energy, or like your body just doesn't bounce back the way it used to, this video could be one of the most important ones you ever watch. So stay with me, because by the end, you'll understand not only what to eat once a day, but why it works so powerfully for your body at this stage of life. Now let me say this clearly right from the start. Feeling older doesn't start with wrinkles. It starts deep inside your cells. It starts with inflammation, muscle loss, slower digestion, weaker bones, and a metabolism that's been slowly declining for years. And after 60, your body becomes much less forgiving. You can't eat the way you did at 30 and expect to feel good. But here's the good news. Your body is still incredibly smart. It still knows how to heal, repair, and renew itself when you give it the right signals. Food is one of the strongest signals you can give. Most people think eating less is the key to feeling younger. But after 60, eating less of the wrong things and more of the right things is what truly matters. And the one thing I'm talking about today is not just a single food item. It's a powerful combination that works together like a reset button for your aging body. Let me explain this in simple terms. As we age, we lose muscle faster than we lose fat. This is one of the biggest reasons people feel weak, tired, and unstable as they get older. Muscle is not just for movement. Muscle controls blood sugar, supports joints, protects bones, and even helps your brain stay sharp. When muscle disappears, everything starts to feel harder. Standing up, walking, carrying groceries, even thinking clearly. And here's the problem. Most people over 60 are not eating enough high-quality protein anymore. Not because they don't want to, but because appetite changes, digestion slows down, and many are afraid of eating the wrong foods. At the same time, inflammation quietly rises. Your joints ache more, your back feels stiff, your knees complain. You feel puffy, swollen, or sore for no obvious reason. That inflammation speeds up aging from the inside out. And then there's your gut. Digestion becomes slower, nutrients aren't absorbed as well, and this affects everything from energy levels to mood to immune strength. So what does all this mean? It means that after 60, your body needs one daily meal that focuses on three things at the same time. High-quality protein to rebuild muscle, healthy fats to reduce inflammation and support the brain, and powerful micronutrients to help your cells repair and renew. And the best part? You don't need to eat this all day long. Just once a day, consistently, is enough to start noticing changes. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine one meal each day that includes a clean, easily digestible protein like eggs, fish, yogurt, or legumes, paired with healthy fats like olive oil, nuts, seeds, or avocado, and combined with fiber-rich, colorful foods like vegetables or berries. This one meal becomes your body's anchor. It tells your muscles to stay strong. It tells your joints to calm down. It tells your brain to stay sharp, and it tells your metabolism, we're not done yet. Now let's talk about why this works so well after 60. Protein is the foundation. Without enough protein, your body simply cannot maintain muscle. And muscle is the currency of youth. Every decade after 40, muscle loss accelerates unless you actively fight it. But here's the key. Your body becomes less efficient at using protein as you age. That means you actually need more protein per meal than you did when you were younger, not less. One protein-rich meal a day can make a massive difference, especially when eaten earlier in the day or after light movement. Healthy fats are the second part of the equation. For years, people were told to fear fat. But healthy fats are essential for hormone balance, brain health, joint lubrication, and reducing chronic inflammation. Olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish contain compounds that literally turn down the body's inflammatory response. Less inflammation means less pain, better movement, and slower aging at the cellular level. And then there's fiber and micronutrients. These are what feed your gut bacteria, stabilize blood sugar, and help your body absorb nutrients properly. A healthy gut means better immunity, better mood, better sleep, and better energy. Many people don't realize that feeling old is often just feeling undernourished at the cellular level. Now, let me be very honest with you. This is not about perfection. It's about consistency. Eating this kind of meal once a day, most days of the week, is far more powerful than trying to eat perfectly all the time and giving up after a few days. Your body responds to patterns, not extremes. And here's something fascinating. Many people who start doing this notice changes. Within just a few weeks, they feel more steady on their feet. They wake up with less stiffness. Their digestion improves. They don't crash as hard in the afternoon. And mentally, they feel more alert, more present, more like themselves again. Feeling younger isn't about pretending you're 30. It's about feeling capable, confident, and comfortable in your body right now. Now let's talk about timing, because this matters more than most people realize. Eating this once a day works best when it becomes your most nourishing meal. For some people, that's breakfast. For others, it's lunch. Dinner can work too. But lighter dinners often support better sleep. The key is to choose a time when your body can actually use the nutrients instead of storing them or struggling to digest them. If you move a little before this meal, even just a walk, your muscles become more sensitive to protein. That means they absorb it better. This is one reason why people who walk daily and eat well tend to age better than those who don't, even if they eat similar foods. Now I want to address something important. You might be thinking, I've tried eating healthy before and it didn't change much, and that's a fair thought. But most people try to change everything at once. They overhaul their entire diet, feel overwhelmed, and eventually go back to old habits. This approach is different. This is about one daily anchor habit, one thing you can rely on. One signal you send to your body every day that says, I care about you. And your body listens. This is also not about restriction. It's about nourishment. When your body is properly nourished, cravings naturally decrease. Energy naturally improves. You don't need as much willpower because your physiology starts working with you instead of against you. Let me tell you something that doesn't get talked about enough. After 60, confidence is deeply connected to physical strength and stability. When you feel strong, when your body supports you instead of fighting you, everything changes. You move differently. You speak differently. You live differently, and food plays a huge role in that. Now imagine this becoming part of your routine. Not a temporary fix, not a challenge, just a habit. One meal a day that supports your muscles, your joints, your brain, and your future independence. That's what feeling younger really means. Not looking younger for someone else, but feeling capable in your own life. And before we wrap this up, let me say this clearly. You don't need perfection. You don't need expensive foods. You don't need supplements unless advised by your doctor. You need real food, eaten with intention, consistently. If you're over 60 and you start giving your body this kind of nourishment once a day, you're not fighting aging. You're aging well. And there is a huge difference. So, as we come to the end of this video, I want you to think about one simple question. What would your life feel like if you had more energy, less pain, better balance, and a clearer mind? Because that version of you is not gone, it's waiting for the right support. If this video helped you or made you think differently about food and aging, take a moment to like it, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe to the channel for more honest, practical health guidance for life after 60. And remember, getting older is a privilege. Feeling old doesn't have to be part of it. I'll see you in the next video.